Hello everybody, only one here now this morning I've got here. Hello Leo. He's having a fuss. You're a big lad, aren't you? Don't you try and bite my nose. My dad and Ash are shooting, which I'm jealous about. I feel like I've not shot for ages, just 'cause I've missed one weekend. But then this next weekend, next Saturday, I've got stag do. We're going for a drink round Doncaster. If anyone wants to come and hit Doncaster up, my mum's back. I'll be in bother now. What are you doing? Apart from sulking, because Dad and Ash aren't here. You little rat dog, you shouldn't be up there. This is a family heirloom, this chaise long. It's a bit rickety. Used to lay under it as kids and play with it. I think it had tassels on. And they've all come off. I think it is a family heirloom, like, never get rid of it. If it fell apart, I hope we'd repair it. It's been around since we were all I remember. You look moody. You're gonna wag your little tail. No. You comfy? I recorded some random stuff last night because, well, just because I'm random, so I'll put that in now. I think I need a haircut. Check this out. This is probably might freak something out, but I normally like it when we get it in. Don't know when we normally have it, or when you go broad. Anyway, it's octopus. Excuse the plate with all the like hash marks. This is like one of our rubbish plates, but this is my octopus bits. Little suckers at them. Normally, like, it's quite a firm taste normally, isn't it? But I think it's just in olive oil. I think it's just in olive oil, to be fair. Don't like green bits. Don't ask questions if you don't want to know the answer. Let's have a go. Dripping everywhere here. Octopus. That's mega. It's just like very meaty. Very, very meaty. Is it paella or something like that you normally get it in? Sit there and eat that. It's my appetite. I'm waiting for B to come back. I'm having some out of the freezer, some game stroganoff stuff I made. And B's having some creamy chicken stuff because she's not in game because she's pregnant. So she's not going to be back till half seven. So I'm going to eat this octopus as a little appetizer for me. Keep me going. Keep me spirits up. Don't know what I'd do with it though. Probably I should have put it in like a... Be good in a salad. Or maybe like a paella just chucked on top. I don't know. Really good. It's about 5-6 quid for that tin, I think. From Tin Fish Market. It's pretty good. Enjoying it.
Not bothered now, is it?
Is that my sock? We can't get the... interested in these mice on the top. I haven't got the Christmas decorations down yet and he's already excited for something. There's one of my socks there.
Are we going to get them down tomorrow?
I think Roger's going to get them down now. It's not for you! Stop being silly. Come here, heel.
Hope that tree's not on the floor in the morning.
No. Now you're all creeped out by me eating octopus and laughing at Roger because he's trying to wreck my Christmas tree already. Where me and Joe got to bed up everything, I think. It's like nearly 10 o'clock. Joe's dumped the trailer up there. Karen trailer to drop off. He's took some cows this morning. Because the lorry's still in for its servicing MOT or whatever. Do I have any straw on here? Is the straw cut in here? We're a bit lost because generally, at the moment, Noah and Ash do the mixers and just the general day-to-day stuff of running a farm like that. And we leave it to Noah or Ash to do that. And I float in and out a bit, don't I? And I just pick up the other jobs that need doing and leave Noah and Ash doing that. But we're going to have to do it today. And I don't know what else we're going to get done. Trying to think what's to do. Could do get some muck out, but I think it's just probably a bit wet, to be honest, at the moment. Although my great uncle's, he's only had 4 mil over the last 2 days, and it rained all day here. I think we've had more than 2 mil here yesterday. Got to have. I was thinking more 10 mil. Just seemed to rain all day. Don't know. I also... Oh, I'll get rid of that today. Silly Christmas tree thing that Joe's going to use for something. I don't very often drive the blower either. And that Joe's just having a drink in the house, so by the time he comes out, he can get on here and we'll do the pens, but I'll just probably do the path or something like that, do something that's a bit awkward while I'm on my own. I say awkward, it's just awkward for me back in. Don't get me started on this 130 again, just like air trailer brake valve fault circuit. It never stops. That's not ended the beeping, there'll be more, I'm sure. Normally is. Jeez, it's chilly in here. That's another thing. So it's not like mile 6610s or even like the 30 series, I think. Yeah, 69, where you could alter the temperature up on the top. If you've loads of fault codes coming up on the clock and you're trying to get rid of them all, you can't alter your temperature. Or you can't see what you're altering your temperature to. Maybe you can alter it, but you can't. It comes up on the screen and tells you. So you've got to clear all these. And it doesn't have auto this either, which is annoying. Auto temperature control, so someone's got the fan on now, like nearly blowing me off the seat. We've got it on cold. Like they were on this morning? Who put it on cold? I have no idea. Unless the windows were steamed up or something, but you put it on warm, don't you? I don't know. Right, I better get on with something. Cows are looking mucky. They're normally being bedded up by now. But they'll be happy, won't they? We've all had the breakfast and all got laid down. Picked up my bale quite successfully. First go. I'm trying to give away a bit more straw because, well, we made a bit of a boo-boo in September. It was so warm and mild and dry as much as anything. We never clipped any cows' backs in September, and the September cattle now are too warm, really. Like they're trying to find a wet spot to lay in and cool down, so they get mucky and so on and so forth. But notice like quite a few mucky cattle coming up, so once everything bedding up well now for the next month, really well, like overly well. So just try and clean them up a bit and give us a fair chance of clipping them easily. Yes, I can hear you all shouting. I'll get you some straw in a minute. Joe having a right nightmare. He's been rolling his bale round and round. I think it's because he's on the phone and trying to do it. I bend everything on blower. I'm waiting on him here to help me with something. Joe's having to go somewhere. Well, he's not here to help me anyway at the moment. Got another job on. So I'm going to bed them up. Outside yard, that's the yard I want to get rid of. But I'm going to shut the gates up here. And then I can the cows can come out here if they want, walk around a minute. I'll not be long, I'll be 5 minutes bedding it up, and then I'll send them all back out. Well, cause the other thing is my mum's just come back and I could ask my mum to come out, but I don't really, where I can, I don't like to leave my mum alone and out of the way. There was a couple of times, she'd had a couple of bad injuries, she cracked her skull. That was in the kitchen now, but still. She's always come out in the yard and helped. But I don't think it's the appropriate place to be dragging my mother. Anyway, I need 2 hands to shut this gate by the looks of it. Come on then, you two. So I bedded all that pen up. And so far, go on, just these two. Look at how mucky they are. Angus do love to find a wet spot, but having an outside portion to the yard here where it gets wet when it rains heavy is hard to control. You two are having a whale of a time, aren't you? Yes, you are. They only came out at the end as well. I thought, no way, I can go in a pen like that and bed them up. Come on, hey, come on. You know where you're going. Come on. We're going to do some tidying up today and get all this slop that's come just sort of under control. That'll be part of the job today. You all look happy now and bedded up, don't you? Yes. Let myself in the big shed now. I would have videoed it, but it's a bit of a stretch. The gate opens, you can drive in, and before the cows notice, you've got to get out and shut the gate. And going out's not as bad. I'll end up turned round, facing out. The gate will open, jump on, drive out, and yeah, you're running the right way at the cattle then to stop them. When you drive in, you're like running with the cattle to get to the gate. So if something's deciding to go you get what I mean. If it's running out, you can stop it as it's coming out. It's fine. You're moving towards it to stop it. It works in my head. I hopefully that logic works for you. Anyway, so I need to put the back door down a bit because I've not quite gone far enough, so I had to lift the back door up to shut the gate. Because that'd be annoying. Why is it every time you turn the 130 on and off, then it takes it out of 4-wheel drive? Is that a thing? I'd have thought it just like automatically comes on in whatever you had it in last. Right, let me get these guys bedded up. Make them look nice and shiny. Probably put a lot more straw in the walkway today as well, because it's looking at, we're not going to get, really, we normally muck it out, but I think land's too wet to travel on for a day or two. I don't know what the weather's coming. Could do with some cold weather so we can travel on the stubbles and stuff and get plenty of muck out. Pen 1, I've just had to back up to the gate and I've sort of bedded 3/4 of the pen up. Can't reach the back of the pen because the blower won't float through it far enough. But it's not really an easy way of me getting in there on my own. Not without letting the cattle all out in the open yard here, and then it'll be a right slog getting them back in. And now I'm just going to back down to the long pen and put some straw in the front of that. The other half a bale from that I've got left. Oh, where am I going? And then what am I saying? And then when Joe's back after dinner, because it was dinner, we can just finish them off then. Say I don't want to get my mum involved. Oh, to be fair, there ain't that many in this long pen. A bit of straw in front might do them. I'll tell you in a second. Oh yeah, I think, yeah, they're pretty well bedded up, so I'll just put a bit of straw in front here around my water trough, and I think they'll be happy. Just gonna have a little look right round the back now. Make sure they don't want any more straw. I think he's done them. This is also some of the newer cattle where we'd had the odd poorly one in, but I think we're on top of them. The gate there that the cows lifted off last night, me and Ash had to put back on, really heavy thing. Need to make a gate for there actually. Something I could have done. We're definitely going to want a massive muck out before Christmas. Everything's building up. Driven all the way down the back here, I think I'm literally going to give a bale of straw for all of them, because they just look a bit, you know, we just want that bit more. I think we're just underdoing the straw a bit, especially we don't want to be clipping everything. We've looked into cattle brushes before, we've never actually been, we'd really like the idea of putting cattle brushes in, but I'm not sure if the cost is there to do it, if we can fit it in the business appropriately. Like with the dairy business, I think there's more justification for them, but in the cattle business, I'm not so sure. If you could have something that made most cattle stay clean, because they clean themselves on it all the time, that'd be fantastic. But I'm not sure. It just would do the job we think it's going to do. Well, I once made one, just a brush end, put it in the cattle yard. It lasted didn't even last 24 hours. They loved it, but they just smashed it to pieces. So that's why you need a very heavy duty like brush or something if you're going to put a brush in. We'll see. See what happens. Need someone to come forward with one and let us try one out. That would be a win-win. Even if my dad said no, I'd just put it up. No, he wouldn't say no. Same with the weighers, there's weighing systems around the water troughs that I've always dreamt to do it and never got on with it. But we need EID tags to do that, and putting EID tags in everything that comes on farm is another cost that we don't want to add to it. For me, I'd love all management like tags from birth to be EID ones, like they are in sheep. EID, electric identification. Is that it? EID? I feel like I'm missing a identification. No, might be. Might just be electric identification. Pass anyway. Stop listening to me waffle on. Right, I'll get these bands cut and then bed these up. Right, it's dead on 12 o'clock. Can't believe it took all morning. I suppose I didn't really get here till just before 10. But just one thing and another. Messing around with a few cows and things this morning just slowed us right down. I'm going to check the mixer for dinner. Joe's not back yet. It's probably like 10-20 minutes away, I'd have thought. He'll be racing back for dinner. One thing, our Joe will not miss dinner. Joking, trying to look at mixer wagon. Clock's not on. I better climb up and have a look what's in it. Nothing, I'd say. Jesus, is that bent? Have you seen how bent that flight is? One. That's properly bent down. I think that should be straight. I'm trying to look at the other one at the far side, but yeah, not great. I thought there was one missing actually. I think we've got one to go on. Maybe one that Jobs could have played with. Anyway, I'll get some straw and it wants this shoving in as well. Like if you're careful with a bucket, you can just glance it in. You see the bars bent in bits and places. I wonder how thin the steel's getting in it. If we actually, because that's how you wear them out, isn't it? I think the sides totally wear away. The second-hand value on them's rubbish, and the new value of them's absolutely extortionate. So try not to swap them that often. But it is invaluable for us here to get all our feed mixed together. Bee's come for dinner, and there's little Roger hiding in the boot. She was going home, and I said, "Why don't you come here for dinner?" Because I'm about to have dinner. But it's quite quiet today. We're just being me, my mum, and our Joe when he gets here. It's like she's fancying parking there. Should we get little Roger out? Little Roger! He might not want to come out. Hello! 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 You doing then? You look very shiny today, Roger. Did ya? You been a good boy? You better have. You didn't bother otherwise. Come for dinner.
Dinner. Got a bit of a half day. Got to go to dump it sites. And then so what do you need for food shop?
Don't know. I need a shave. That's all I keep drinking. Right, we'll go have some dinner. It was a nice dinner. Nice to sit down and have a chill. We've had about an hour as well. Very lazy of us. Right, I'm going to crack on with this mix. Let's move this mix so I get it chopping for the straw. Don't know how quickly I can put the... Oh, she's picking at me for. I don't think she's done anything wrong. She's going shopping to Aldi. Has anyone had the... Aldi generally do some fancy mince pies, and there was some with like Bailey's cream or something on top of them, and they were mega. Like, I'm all for a fancy mince pie. So that's all I put on the shopping list. We'll see what she comes back with. I'm just dropping the shear grab off. I'm going to get the bucket on and just tidy some of the loose maize up around the clamp. I need an extra couple 100 kilos. I think there's enough around the floor, so I'll use that. Joe's wishy-washy in here. Just finished washing the cattle trailer. So that could be dropped off and locked away. We've got some muck really want to get out of most pens really. I don't know whether to put it on a trailer or just to put it in the yard, like at the back of where the bales are. It'll be quite wet slop, some of it, so if you put it in the yard it'll maybe dry out a little before we load it up and take it somewhere. I'm not really sure, I've not fully decided what we're doing yet. I think there's some cattle coming at some point today, but we thought they might come this morning, but they haven't. But I know where they're going, that's all set up, so there's no issue there. I don't know how many's coming actually. There's none to vaccinate or do anything like that with. I don't think there's any to get out to go. We're just sort of waiting on... I tell you what, this face is looking good on the maize. It's like cut really well. Right, anyway, I'll finish filling this. Once 3.9 in it, or 3.7 in it. I'm hoping that this isn't going to be enough because there's a bit more to tidy up. It's nearly enough, I'll get a bit more in. I'll get it tidied up properly. Seems like I'm all on my own. I've sort of swept the yard a lot before we even started. There's a massive pile of slop there to go on a trailer or to go at the back of the stack there. Might be better just put on a trailer for and not tucked today, like, but just stored in a trailer for a bit, depending what's in them. So I've got the mix has been running about, I don't know how long to leave it. Don't normally do the pre-mix with the straw in, to put the straw and the maize in. Left it chopping for like 20 minutes now. Want to make sure the straw's cut enough. So it does look a bit long in the mix from last night. And Ash made a remark about how Joe started filling it, and he said, "Oh, I don't think that's been chopping long enough." So I'm giving it a bit of time. Ash times everything. Well, so it is what I've done, but I don't normally time everything. I'll just leave it running for a while, but I suppose it's the way to do it. I've got to move this 9 metre to get to the maize gluten that's in front of it. So I better move this out of the way. I'll probably put the tines on it or something like that. Just so that I'm trying to think of what you can do so you don't have to get on and off the seat as much. So I put the tines on it now, and then later I come back to it and want to use it, I can just put the pipes on. Whereas if I want it for something else, I'll just drop it off. It's just like thinking how, think smarter, not harder. As it were, no. Work smarter, not harder, isn't it? Oh God. Right, I'll carry on. There's the mixer full, spewing over the top, at the back. I'm going to get on Noah's tractor. Lucky for him, I've not got Roger. I'm going to put one of the big muck trailers on, and then we can fill out. Probably won't take it today, just fill it up. I think the weather's good again tomorrow, so we should be a bit drier. Probably get took tomorrow. One thing about this, no beeping like the I've got on this, and I don't know if I can get it out. Might just have to. Yeah, I can. Just got to run with the front tyre in a bit of barley just to avoid the other 215 and not scratch anything, because I will be in big trouble from Noah mostly if I scratch his tractor. It's really nice to drive this new one. Seems a lot nicer than the other 215 somehow. But they're both nice. This one just seems that bit nice. I think the narrower wheels just feel nicer on it. Joe's doing something with straw. Oh, he's here. He's going to try and run into me, I think. And we won't put the trailer on. Oop. Nearly catch what should I put the new one on or the old one on? I know what Noah would do. Put the new one on. But I think I'm more tempted to put the old one on. No, I'm not. Put the new one on. Flotation tyres. If we are do need to take it, it's better on them, isn't it, than the super singles? So that's what I'm going for. New one on the right there is. No, hang on. It's on the left there as you're looking, isn't it? It's on the right as I look backwards. That is confusing. That is getting in my head and confusing me. But anyway, cows are here. Better go and get them in the right place and get them off. Right, I'll get on here, get in the yard now. The cows are here. Might end up vaccinating them, or a few of them. That's what Joe seems giddy to be doing. So, agronomist has turned up. So he's just having a word, and then I'll get this muck out of the way before it's stuck there forever, sort of thing. Because it can happen. Do you want to hear me bang on about how good this brush is again for just like sweeping concrete compared to a rotary brush? Like, we do have a rotary brush that mounts on a bucket, and compared to this, it's a waste of time putting it on. This is far superior. It's wider. You've just got to shove them up somewhere. I mean, if you've not got as good a yard as we have, where somewhere you can shove it to, just put a couple of bales down or something, shove it up to them, and then shovel it up. Like, there's so many different ways of achieving it. You just cover a big area very quickly. And I take the float off when I'm using it, because you don't want it lifting up on you. Like, this will be awkward here because it's on level, but you go as quick or as slow as you want with it, really. It is so good. I don't know why we didn't have one years ago. It's just one of those things. To look at it, when it first come, I thought it might not be any use. It probably won't scrub well enough, but it doesn't wear-wise. I wouldn't say we're anywhere near wearing it out. And I think they're only like strips. You can replace individual segments of the brush, I think, and all sorts. Or like slot in, like there, look, you see, they're in like 2 foot lengths. That's what I mean by that. Right, I'll get rid of this pushed up, get it on the trailer, Probably won't take it today. I need some more muck as well. We'll get a few vaccinated and blah blah. Just feels like I'm working on my own all day. I've done a mix. Joe tipped the mix off. The cattle came. Joe brought a 10 dose of vaccine out of the house. I swept all the yard, put the trailer on, put the muck on the trailer. All that jumping on off machines. So I better start doing these cows on my own now, I guess. Anyway, don't wait, it'll be dark soon. Feed up, done. I've done a mix already, so that's done. So all I've really got to do is these cows and feed up. But then if I get time, I want some muck out front of the pens where it's got wet in the fronts or chewed up bad. That's what I want to do, fill this trailer up. Hopefully I get time to do that anyway, we'll see. See how long it takes to do these cows on here. Joe did arrive just as I started doing them cows, so we got them done out of the way and a couple of the gateways cleaned out like I wanted to. Oh Jesus, it's dark in here. Shall I put some lights on? Jesus, my phone's having a right meltdown, I think. Just disappeared. There we go, I'm back. That's this fancy camera app that isn't, the iPhone camera app is brilliant because of my DJI thing. I have to use this different camera app and it just seems a bit like there's all these little issues with it. And that is obviously one of them. Well, it's happy as anything now, isn't it? But it's on auto light. I had to turn auto off and then back on then, and then it's like, oh, I can work. There is visibility. It's like it takes the settings from when you start. It doesn't adjust throughout the video. That was really bumpy. I just drove over the meal that's been tipped out. I'm going to show you this. I don't think it's chopped enough. This is my mix I've done. Let's get some of these straw limbs. 5 centimetre, 2 inches, too long. About a bit too long, but about right. That's not so bad. It wants to be like that. But there's some it just wanted. Probably pre-chopping longer. While the without any mazing, I'm guessing. I did leave it going for 20 minutes. So maybe pre-chop it longer without mazing. This is the same though. Maybe marginally better. As long as the cows don't sort it out, but yeah. Let's get some feed. Yeah, I'm wanting to look while it's daylight at the ones around the back where we've had a couple of ones that have been a bit off it. See what comes up to eat, and there's a red everything in there. He don't come up to eat that off. He comes up as his own stuff, but he'll not fight to get up. And he's just a bit of a miserable thing, I think. He's all right. I'm expecting him to be at the back of the pen. I think he'll be fine. He's just a steady sort of bullet. But there's an heifer with a white tummy in there that I've been watching. I'm not sure about her. I'll see what she's doing tonight. Never saw him this morning, you see, so I want you to feed up. It's a bit of a flaw, really, because you're better off one man seeing them all the time. Because you obviously can see the difference more. So I'm going to nip round there now and have a look. This is down the bottom where I've not concrete ends there. This will have to get concreted, because imagine having all the farm like this. We don't like it. We like concrete down. They were cleaned out. They've been fed well this morning. They were in the field like a month, 6 weeks ago, and we locked them in. And then we brought some others back and put them in the field, but then I brought them home yesterday and now they're inside. Well, it's this pen here I want to watch, so I'm going to feed them now. They're all starting to queue up already, and then I'll back up and look at them again, but I can't feed them on video unless I had an assistant here, and I haven't got one. We Red Hereford's here trying to push in, so I mean with just a few short of the nearly on ad-lib snap though. Where is my white heifer? What stood at the back now? Bullet looks okay. No, that's, I have to cover that up. I have to rate this video as a 18 plus now, won't I? All these look happy enough. Bullet there swishing his tail, scratching himself, he's happy, that one, sorry. These look okay. That bullet there maybe looks a little bit hollow, he's bright in his head, he's listening to me. Doesn't look too bad. That one there looks fairly bright with a little white on him. That one, let's zoom in a bit more. That one behind him, is that an effer with a white belly? Maybe she just doesn't like coming to the front. I say white belly, she has a touch of white on her. It is her, that's the one I've been at. You just see, she just has a little bit of white under her there. She's looking happy though, but she's just at the back, like fighting with this rabble. Oh, she's coming. Striding fairly confidently, isn't she? What do you reckon, guys? Heads up, bright, wondering what's going on. It's a shame I ain't got somewhere else to feed them. It's a big enough pen, like, for him. It's just short. We do this a lot though. Just because of batch will come of sort of 20 maybe from the same place, and it needs to fill a pen, and then you end up with like half dozen too many in there. All these guys, all the farm got fed early this morning because Ash came in. I think he came in at like 6:30 because they were going shooting to get fed up, because I wasn't going to get here till probably 10 o'clock-ish. Joe had cattle to take and everything. So Ash came in super early, fed them. But I wish I'd sort of started feeding them an hour ago now. Because they're all pretty hungry. But I'll feed them like, all go around a bit and feed them a bit now. And then probably then top them all up at the very end. And make sure they've all got plenty of meals to satisfy them overnight. It's going to be a colder night, I think. Yeah, good. It is good to let them like clean the troughs out, because if you keep putting on top of like a bit old meal, it'll go off in the bottom, and then you might have to do something horrible like manually fork it out. We don't get much food waste in troughs. We get food waste from metal troughs that aren't fit for purpose. We get a lot of that. My dad didn't really see that. That's why these concrete troughs we put in are brilliant. There is no food waste over this side of that trough. Whereas look at this trough, metal trough here, food waste on the floor. Next one up, food waste on the floor. But here, not a piece. That's what we're like. All the way down here, food waste. We just feed these on the floor. The issue is the panels are too high. I think they're 2 foot. We could do with a revamp down here really. It wants concrete troughs in, or from there down at least. But I need to get my dad round to the idea of thinking they're a good idea of buying some more. They are brilliant. They're totally brilliant. I'm waiting on our Joe to. Is he in go slow? Come on. I get fed up before it's dark and I can see everything. Fed everywhere, but the pens now. Everything looks okay, so I'm quite happy generally. Touch wood. It's nice that I record all this sort of stuff because hang on, I'll flip you around. Why is it green? I have no idea with this camera sometimes. Put my finger over there. No, anyway. What was that about? Oh, it's nice to record that I've been looking at cows. The amount of times we've had arguments when my dad's come back next day after a day off and saying that we've not looked at this, that or the other. I think we're past that now. But when we were younger we used to get loads of stick like, you've not noticed this one we're falling. But yeah, good. Right, me and Joe's going to feed up. Which grain thing?
One of the grain tubes is like 45-degree angle.
What, that one on the left?
Yeah.
That's not 45-degree angle.
It looks broken to me.
Which one? I can't. Well, that one over 215.
Close, yeah.
Well, yeah, it looks
like
dinted so far up, doesn't it?
Looks like someone's run into it or knocked it over or something.
It's not 45-degree angle, though, is it?
It is at a 45-degree angle.
Oh, like away from us. So from where we're looking at, it's length away from us, is it?
If 90's straight up,
Yeah.
and 0's on floor, 45's in between.
It just looks a bit.
That's
From,
what
just
45-degree
just
angle
looks a
is.
bit from here. Get your protractor out. I'm gonna leave her running, and I've got some lights. Don't know if these want some more here. I tried pushing it. It's got bands on it. I didn't know it got bands on it still. You lot stopped eating yet? You've probably got enough hair around here. Why have you got your legs over? Go on, back up. That's the one. The red Hereford got here yet? I think he gave up. I don't know. I'll have a word tomorrow. I might shuffle him round the big, give him a bit more room. I'll get his hair spread out now up here. I'll pull it out so they can all get to a bit. See how they're straining to reach the floor, because the floor wants raising up another like 4 or 5 inch really, and it'd be perfect for them. And the bars could do with being further forward as well, like this one is on the front. That one isn't. I think maybe if you get smaller cattle in, you end up with them out all the time. So it does a lot of like tinkering with these bars and setups. And, yeah. Right, I'll get on with something. Look what we've got here. I've been banging on about this red Hereford. You know, there's tons there. A bit more there for you. Wrapped in here, but now he's normally quite miserable. He's here at front now. Good lad. Don't you get bullied out the way. There's a bit more here. Kick it up to you. You eat some of that meal and get a good belly full. And I'll pull this hay about uphill first. You're only getting on it. They've been here a fortnight nearly, some of them just over. So by like 3 weeks is what I have in my head. They want to be on to ad live by about then. That's a good time scale normally. Seems to stop any acidosis and things like that and gets them on the ration well. Gonna drink. There we go. Got it all full of hay all the way along there. This bit they keep headbutting back over every time I push it up. Because they're trying to sort for a bit of snap there. Red Hereford still at the front I'm happy with. Couldn't tell you which the white heifer is now. JCB lights after a couple of minutes is it? Because I don't normally leave a JCB running full stop. Left it running for the lights, but it has a energy saving or fuel saving thing on it, but it turns itself off if it's left idle for so long. So it turned all the lights off for me, so thanks. So I don't know how you get around that if I wanted to do something in here, you'd have to have someone sat in the seat. Or put a weight on the seat, you maybe can turn it off. I don't know how to. I just getting a bale of hay for a pen down the back, and I think we're about done. It's about 5 o'clock, I think. I feel like I'm about done. Right, so I'm going to leave the video there. Thanks everyone for watching and putting up with me. My subscribers are going up. I'm happy at the moment. And what's Joe doing? Oh yes, some of these bales up here are falling over. There's like a ratchet strap between like 2 of the girders. That's the only thing stopping them falling over. But I don't think you'll be able to get to them. And it was Joe that stacked them. No one else. I don't know he's probably going to try and get 3 down now. You just know if you just go that inch too far and you shove them rather than just getting nicely nuzzled up to them. It's hard work, Sorry, he's cocking it up, isn't he? Oh, he's only got the top 2. The third one at the bottom's like, can you make it out? The one at the bottom of the 3 is only half grabbed. So he might just end up with 2 bales here. Yeah, see, he's pulling 2 back. Let me spin. He's only the top 2, so he's just left that one up there. But he's managed it safely anyway. But it's a bit scary when the bottom bale ain't coming with you. You see how much they're leaning, and they're leaning on. Can you? I've got a piece of hair stuck in my throat. There's the ratchet strap. Starts from there, centre screen now, goes across to that post there. And that's the only thing holding that. Definitely that first row up, and I think the other 2 rows aren't great either. Yeah, spoke too soon, it's just not them bales over. And they're all in here with the cows. Hopefully the cows are okay, they're playing with them. I'll just put this around the corner. Who's a naughty, naughty boy? Who's a naughty, naughty boy? Joe's a naughty, naughty boy. Well, at least there's only one now. Don't know how we're going to get in here. Probably roll them to the front. Come on lads, get up, let me in. Can you believe I missed it? Come on. I don't know how many's in here. 2 I hope. They were up there, they were really leaning. There's 1, 2. I don't know how many he's got. Probably just... Come on babies. I know it's fun playing with these bales, but we don't want you to be... Can you leave lights on, Joe? Can you get lights on? He's being awkward, I think. Just because I'm videoing it. Well, we all make boo-boos. Better roll them to the front. He's not putting lights on, just so I can't film. Roll them to the front, you'll be able to get them over the top, won't you? Because the gate's horrible to open. I thought Joe's mean that one was bent over. This one at the front looks bent over. I mean, he's trying to kick off that it's someone who's done it. But it looks to me like it might have come over. I don't know. Can't imagine anyone shoved it to there. Has it just fallen with the corn because there's not much round it? Wants just a bit more corn digging out really before we get it out. He was trying to say it's bent, but I think it'd be alright. I thought that one was a bit bent, but it isn't. It's just where there's a joint there on it, and it like kicks a little bit that way. Yeah. Nice sky tonight, because there's a beautiful moon up there. Well, yeah, like all that. That's us. That's mankind there for you, isn't it? It was a beautiful moon. Imagine if the only thing you had for light at night ever was that. You'd look forward to like moonlit nights, wouldn't you? Anyway, that's a really like quite deep for me, that. Right, like, subscribe. I think I've finished. I'm gonna go home, sort T out, sort Roger out, put the bin out. I've already got a list of jobs. I'll get decorations down. I've got a long list of jobs tonight from B, so I better go and do them. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you.